Hey my beautiful friends, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere. My name is Claire. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading, and today's reading is how deep is their love? So how do they truly feel about you? So we're going to be taking a look at that and the energies surrounding your connection. Before we jump in, I want to shout out to my friend Misha. Misha reads the Akashic Records, and the Akashic Records are like a Google search for your own soul. They are an energetic library of your soul's experience throughout all lifetimes, and Misha is very gifted at helping people to get insights. So she's now offering 3 different services. One for soul connections. So if you want to find out about this connection or a particular connection in your life, why you met somebody, who your soulmate is, then she offers that service. She's also got one for career manifestation. If you're not sure what it is that you want to do in life, or you feel like you want to change direction, then Misha can help you out with that and give you insights into that. And also your life path. So what your soul's journey is in this lifetime and what your mission is in this incarnation. So all pretty amazing. You get a 15-minute call for free with Misha before your Akashic record reading, so that you can set the questions that you would like to ask, and then she will open the records for you. So you get to decide what it is that you ask and what information you would like to be revealed to you from the Akashic records. So I will say that Misha does get very, very booked up, especially when I do these shout outs. So yeah, if you want to get an appointment with her, then get on that quickly, otherwise you may miss out. If you do find that she is fully booked, then just send her an email via her website, and she will, I think she's opening up a waiting list, so she can put you on the waiting list for any cancellations. Okay, so that's everything. So if you want to check in with Misha, if you want to find out more, all her details are linked in the description box below this video. If you scroll right down, you'll be able to find her there. And Misha is offering $7.77 off her Akashic record reading. So check that out if it resonates with you. Okay, I've got 3 groups for you. Let's take a look at the crystals. Group number 1 is the rose quartz. Group number 2 is the natural citrine. And group number 3 is the double terminated amethyst. Take as much time as you need. If you want to meditate on the crystals, then pause the video. There's no rush. You can have all the time that you need. Listen to your intuition, let it guide you today as to which of these groups will resonate with you in your connection. But when you are ready, your timestamps are below this video. Hit your timestamp and I will see you in a moment. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading, to everyone who picked the rose quartz. I hope you can see it okay. I've been struggling with the lighting in here a little bit because the sun is shining directly into this room, so it's making it just a little bit difficult to get the lighting right, but I'm trying my best for you. Okay, let's find out how deep is their love, what's going on with your person. I'm feeling like really kind of high vibe and cheerful today. It's so nice. So beautiful sunshiny weather, beautiful yellow t-shirt to match the sun as well. Right, okay, so you're getting the card standstill. So I feel like there's not a lot of movement in the 3D with your person. We'll explore that a little bit more, find out what's going on with them, but it feels like for this group that things maybe are moving very slowly, like you're sort of wading through mud, or that you've kind of reached like a little bit of a like a stop or a standstill where things aren't really moving forward with this, and you're just like, well, what's happening, right? What's happening? Because like there's no forward motion or kind of clarity right now. So let's take a look. We get the card balance. This comes out a lot. So we're looking at a 50-50 relationship that is very healthy, calling balance into this connection. Libra's energy showing up here straight off the bat as well. So it may be that you're invited to kind of explore greater balance, but definitely that energy coming in of things like balancing out with this. Oh, and what I'm hearing is that it's a balancing act as well, right? So there's something here that feels like maybe you're feeling like you have to tread a little bit carefully with what you say or the moves that you make, or you're not kind of flowing with your own authenticity, if that's the case, or somebody is, or your person is, right? That they're being a little bit tentative, a little bit careful. and that there's a balancing act, or it could just be that there are a lot of moving parts here, sort of responsibilities or other people, family responsibilities, children, something like this, and that is kind of like a fine balance. And also we have a ballerina on here, right, in the image. So it's just kind of like, it feels like there's a little bit of a dance between you both that you're doing with your energies, with your behavior, that you're sort of dancing around each other. And there's, you know, she's on tiptoes here. So it's like maybe you're being very careful not to trigger your person, or they're being very careful not to trigger you. Or there's this energy of sort of tiptoeing around one another, like in what you do or what you say, which is super interesting. So I don't know why that is, but I'm hearing the word cautious as well. Maybe someone in this connection has been hurt before. Maybe your person has been hurt before and they're afraid of getting hurt again. And that this is why there's this energy of being cautious. But we'll explore it further. It could also be that, I don't know, that they don't, yeah, it's like they don't want to spoil the balance of things. You know, maybe if things are going pretty well, they don't want to rock the boat. If you've been kind of getting on well, they're just like, oh, I won't make it any more serious because then it will put pressure on things. Or just like, we've been getting on great as colleagues or friends. And they're kind of trying to maintain that balance in the connection that you have right now. So there's something about that here. We'll explore it further. This is the card that you get from the Lover's Oracle. It says, criticizing one another will lead to unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. I don't think there's like intense criticism here, but maybe there's that kind of lack energy that's crept in. You know, if only they would do this, if only they'd call me more often, if only they'd say these things, right? It's kind of about like getting your needs met. And it could be that you've got into a mental space of just like focusing on everything that they don't say or they don't do, or that is lacking in their behavior that would really help to kind of meet your needs, rather than focusing on the abundance and what it is that you do want, the good times that you share together, the positivity, what it is that they've brought to your life, the energy that they've brought to your life. You focus on those positive things and that will grow. So I don't think that's necessarily the case for you, but there is that, it's human nature, there is that propensity there to maybe get into those loops of negativity of just like, I wish they'd spend more time with me, I wish they'd call me, I wish they'd do this, I wish they were more like this, I wish they'd express themselves more. And then we only think about those things and then we forget to kind of count our blessings in the connection. So I feel like all these messages could resonate vice versa as well. So let's check out your tarot, see what's going on here. Hey, I'm sorry about that. I just had to change the battery pack in my camera very quickly. Anyway, let's take a look at your tarot, find out what's going on with your person. How are they showing up? How do they feel about you? Okay, we get death. Scorpio's energy showing up here straight off the bat. No messing around here. So this is definitely something that is transforming. What I'm hearing from Spirit is something is transforming within them. Okay, so there are some old experiences that they've had in their life, or perhaps that you have exchanged with one another or had with one another, which are now being transformed. I see this as kind of very positive. You're moving into newer energy, okay? So I feel like there's definitely this energy of having to leave something behind in order to move forward with that, or leave behind old experiences, not carrying baggage forward. This could be your energy, it could be your person. I sense it's their energy. Right? So some powerful transformation going on here. And that may feel like a little bit gritty, right? Is what I'm hearing. A little bit challenging in some respects, because it can trigger some fears, right, to come up with this. So let's just find out more about kind of what's going on here and get some clarity. Yeah, look at this. So you get the Hermit, King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. So Virgo's energy showing up here very strongly as well. So it's just like, I feel like maybe they've put you in the friend zone, or you've agreed to be friends or something like this, or they enjoy that aspect of it. You may work with them with this Three of Pentacles energy, right? All of these cards are kind of about spirituality. So there's something here where they're kind of connecting to their more spiritual side, their more spiritual self, kind of honoring that side of it, or that it's a very spiritual connection. What I'm hearing is that you're kind of a spiritual leader in some way. Maybe the case that you're a light worker or an intuitive, something like this. And that there is something about what it is that you share with one another where you are, maybe you talk about spiritual ideas, right? There's something here about that, or that you kind of are illuminating something for them to do with their spirituality. So I see them, you know, maybe they've put you in the friend zone, or they're saying, no, I prefer to be friends, keeping their energy to themselves a little bit with this Hermit energy. Maybe that while they're going through this transformation that they need time to think about this. But with this King of Cups, this is soulmate energy. This person is a soulmate to you. They are meant to be in your life. Make no mistake about that. I feel like it's very gentle energy, and it is love, right? From the higher self, there is this kind of deep love and deep respect here. This person has a lot of emotional maturity that they are exploring, okay? And I feel like they want to work on a deeper connection, right? A more spiritual connection with this. It may be that they kind of, when you met each other, either you or them weren't looking for anything. They weren't looking for love. They weren't looking for a connection, right? Or maybe they were kind of happy being single, happy on their own like this. But I'm hearing that they really value, right, your insights into life, but also your connection. So I see love here already straight away. Right. So I just want to check in with your energy so that I can see how the energies align. You get Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups, and the Moon. So Leo's energy and Pisces energy showing up in this reading here. So it's just like, yeah, there's this energy that's showing up with you where you don't really understand this connection. It's just like you don't understand why you feel this way about them, right? I see that there is a lot of passion here, and it's just like, gosh, I've never been so attracted to somebody, or it's very rare that I'm like so attracted to somebody. You feel very drawn to them. Feels very, very exciting. Lots of passion, lots of sensuality here coming from you, and yet you don't really understand it. You're just like, there's something about this. Like what I'm hearing is explore, right? There's something where you're exploring deeper aspects of yourself. Right? Or like a side of yourself that you didn't realize. You're kind of being invited to do that, but you don't understand this connection. You're just like, are you my twin flame? Are you my soulmate? Are we meant to be friends? Are we meant to be together? Are we meant to be together forever? Right? They definitely bring you a lot of happiness. I sense a lot of flirtation here. I sense like a lot of like juicy goodness of just kind of like enjoying them, enjoying their energy, enjoying this connection. And just like this magnetic pull that you have towards them. And it's just like, but it feels maybe a little bit triggering for you with this Moon energy, okay? Let's see how they are showing up. How do they feel, Spirit? Let us know. There's something here about a secret as well. Maybe this connection is a secret, or you're kind of hiding how strongly you feel about them. Right? Maybe you haven't told them that you like them, or that you love them, or that you're kind of keeping that under wraps, or you're kind of trying to keep a lid on the kind of level of attraction that you have for them in order to kind of play it a little bit cooler, or not be vulnerable. This is what I'm seeing here as well from you guys. I don't blame you. No judgment from me. Right, let's see what's going on with your person. That is too many. That is like half the deck. Sorry about that. Yeah. Page of Swords, Seven of Wands, and then the Knight of Cups. This is how your person is showing up. So they're definitely curious about you. They've got a lot of questions. I feel like they're kind of messaging you. You're chatting a lot on social media, perhaps. They want to know more about you, is what I'm hearing. They want to know more about you. They kind of want to explore this. So you've definitely piqued their interest like this. There's something in their energy with this Seven of Wands where they're kind of being quite stuck. It's like, I don't know. Sorry, there's a bit of background noise. There's a delivery going on. They're trying to like protect their energy a little bit, and I see that with the Hermit as well, that they're trying to kind of protect themselves from this. So yeah, they're curious, they want to explore this further, but I see them coming forward to you with this Knight of Cups energy to kind of offer you something that feels really good. It could be an offer of love, could be a coffee date, something like this. I feel like previously they maybe resisted this in some way with this Seven of Wands. Maybe they were just like, there's this energy, what I'm hearing from Spirit is I'm not sure it's a good idea, right? This is the energy that they've been in. So it could be, I'm not sure it's a good idea that we reconnect, or I'm not sure it's a good idea that we take this further. This is what I'm getting from this. I'm not sure that it's a good idea, but I do see them being able to kind of overcome that to move forward. They feel drawn to you, and they're drawn from their heart space. They're showing up in this energy of King of Cups, Knight of Cups. They're drawn from their heart space. I feel like there's a lot of emotional maturity here, and there's like an integrity that they have, right? Whereby they want to do the right thing, and they wouldn't want to make an offer to you or come back towards you or come towards you if it wasn't, if they weren't being genuine, if it wasn't sort of meaningful to them. So I feel like they're going through like this transition or some changes in their life though. So it may be that, it could be that they've experienced a literal death in their family or something like this, or that something's changing. You know, maybe they lost their job, or just that there's a kind of a lot that's been changing for them, and perhaps they haven't had the bandwidth for this connection. Because you see this guy, I'm not sure if you can see it, he's kind of holding his hand up as if to kind of push away, right? So there's this energy here of like, on the one hand, like the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck, kind of pushing away and just being like, no, don't get too close to me, like this is okay, but this is triggering, right? There's this kind of energy, and yet they still want to come towards you. So it's just like they're happy to be connected to you, to have you in their life, but it's just like, what I'm hearing is don't come any closer, right? So it's just like you can get so close and they enjoy that, and then it feels good. You take a step closer and then they begin to get triggered, or it begins to feel too serious, or like a little bit uncomfortable, or too much pressure, right? So that's worth knowing. With this, you get the Six of Cups, soulmate energy showing up here on the bottom of the deck. That just caught my eye. So maybe a reunion here as well, with souls reuniting. Okay, you get the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Beautiful love here. They would like a chance at love. They would like to offer you love, or kind of have another chance at love if you've already been together. This is heart space energy showing up here. They're coming towards you slowly, and the reason for them being so tentative, or that things being a little bit slower than you would like, right, if this connection is unfolding like at a snail's pace, is what I'm hearing, is due to their own fears, okay? We need to take a look at this, but with this Nine of Swords showing up, this is what I'm hearing is they're being held back by their own fears, and they're imagining things, right, that aren't based in reality at all. Whatever it is that their fears are, it's an illusion. It's something that's been created in their mind. It's their own negative belief or their negative programming, but it isn't kind of what's real. It's an illusion that they've created in their mind. But it is slowing things down. But there is like love developing here. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit very strongly. There is love developing, but they're kind of holding themselves back due to their own fears. You get the Empress, Page of Wands, Seven of Swords. So Libra, Taurus energy showing up here, Leo's energy showing up as well. So yeah, there is long-term potential here, and it is about kind of exploring this, but there is this energy of self-sabotage showing up as well. It's just like, yeah, they recognize how special you are and see you as very attractive. They're very drawn to you. And you've kind of manifested each other in your life because you've got this energetic frequency, which is like a really beautiful match for one another. They see a lot of potential here, right? For expansion, for growth. There's so much here about kind of wanting to explore this further, right? The Page of Wands is really an explorer, wanting to kind of explore this further. And yet there's this energy here that they're showing up as self-sabotaging with the Seven of Swords. It's just like, I feel like there's this energy where, I don't know, no, it's not quite like that. It's like when maybe they feel it. They feel the pull of it. They feel the potential of it, all of that. And it's, yeah, it's like, it may not be available to them, is the kind of vibe that I'm getting. So, you know, they want to go on this adventure with you. They want to explore this connection further, for definite. This is their feelings. This is how they feel about you, because they feel that pull from the heart space. And yeah, it's like they're kind of, it's like not available to them for some reason. So maybe it's a case that it's not a good idea because you work together, or because they're already in a relationship, or they have this negative belief in their mind with this Nine of Swords that they're not very good at relationships or something like this. So it could be self-sabotage or just this kind of undermining, right, of the potential of how kind of beautiful this connection is. Like that there's so much here to investigate, right, to explore, like a lot of abundance. I see them stopping themselves. There's something here where they stop themselves, right? That could be the self-sabotage aspect of it, but there's something here where they block themselves from this. And maybe I feel like you're picking up on that if that's the case. Because you're just like, I know this feels really good. I know that, I feel like, I've got to say this, that beneath this there is some sort of wounding. You are resonating at the same frequency. It is very beautiful, but I feel like some of this kind of undermining nature is to do with like some sort of wounding where they feel maybe unworthy of like such a beautiful connection, or I'm sorry there's so much background noise. It's right next to the train station. Let's explore it and see if we can get some clarity here. Wow, powerful energy showing up. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing from Spirit with the Seven of Swords. It's just like, this is the wound. This is the wound. So I feel like this is what, with this death energy, is what is kind of changing. What they're kind of, what I'm hearing is assimilation. You get the moon, you get death, and you get the magician. Look at that. 3 major arcana as the outcome of your reading. This is very powerful. Okay, so they are transforming their fears. I love this. You know, we had that 9 of Swords. This is really powerful. So your person is drawn to you. I feel that they are connected to your heart, and any fears that they have, which, you know, are causing them to self-sabotage, are being transformed. Such, you know, death showing up twice in this. This is the old ways, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. The old ways are dying. I'm seeing like a kind of withering vine. There's something here that's kind of been kind of wrapped around their heart or in their being, some sort of old energy which is kind of dying away because it's no longer serving them. This is like a really natural process that Spirit is helping them with. You may not be aware of it because it isn't it's very energetic. It's not something that's on the surface. But look at this, powerful, the magician. You've got all the ingredients that you need for this connection to be successful. Okay, so yeah, their old fears are dying away in order to create something where they are really stepping into their power in order to manifest this, in order to kind of have this experience with you. Okay. There's the as above, so below as well with this magician. So there's a lot that's been called down from the 5D, from the spiritual realms into the 3D for you to experience here. We have be supportive, Make an effort to show that you care from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. This is a card, 45 breaks down to a 9. Those numbers may be significant to you, but I feel this 9 is significant as well. So it's just like, can you extend compassion to them as they go through this process? You know, we all get triggered, we all have fears. If I come back, I'm all yours. Sorry, there's too much light shining down on this. So it may be that you feel like they've pulled their energy away from you. You know, maybe you're in a period of separation, or you just feel like they're a little bit distant, like emotionally. But it's like an elastic band, right? You're still connected to one another, and it's just like an elastic band. It's kind of stretching, and sometimes it may feel like it's stretched to breaking point, but it's pulling you back together. And I see this when they come towards you, they're going to be all yours. We have, I can't take this silence any longer, showing up for you as well. So it may be that you've been in no contact, no communication right now. So they're just getting to a point, yeah, maybe they've pulled away. That elastic band feels quite stretched, but if they've not been communicating with you or contacting you, I see that they want to message you, that they're going to want to reach out and connect with you about this. We have the card Pride and Ego. So they're worried about losing face, is what I'm hearing from Spirit with this. They're worried about kind of losing face, you know, about you finding out that they're like, that they've got this wound or this trigger. And they want to look like they've kind of got it all together, and that's been quite important to them. We have Fall. So the autumn or the fall may be very significant to you in this connection. It may be that one of you has a birthday during that time, during the fall period, or that this is like an intense period of transformation, or you may have met in the fall, okay? Halloween as well may be significant for some of you. I'm playing my cards close to my chest. So yeah, not really giving very much away in their behavior to you, but they are connected to you heart to heart. But I sense that they're playing it cool for definite, because they don't want to lose face like we were talking about. And I need to be honest. So this chimes in with that, the energy of like not taking the silence anymore. I feel like they're going to come out with it. It's just like this sense with the Seven of Swords, you know, and this I need to be honest. I don't think it's that they're being shady, but, you know, maybe they've just been just holding something back, or holding a part of themselves back. And I feel like you really sense that. You're just like, it feels like you can't get as close to them as you would like. Yes, look at this, Facing Fears from the Myth and Fire Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. This is what this whole reading is about. Facing their fears in order to transform them. Spirit is really echoing that message today. Yes, and releasing old patterns. Facing fears and releasing old patterns. This is exactly what we were seeing with your tarot. So, yeah, pretty significant. It's like there's this energy with this Magician of manifestation and of destiny, and like right alignment, like getting into right alignment with one another. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I see them coming towards you, wanting to commit to you. That could be an engagement. If, you know, you're at that kind of stage in your life, there's that potential there, but it definitely indicates a higher level of commitment from your person, and that this is what they want. So there is this kind of shedding process that I'm really seeing in your reading, but as a result of that, it's kind of like they become brand new, and they're able to kind of come towards you and offer you what it is that you that you desire and that you deserve. Okay, it's been a super interesting reading. That's everything that I have for you, group number 1. Thank you so very much for sharing your time and energy with me. It's been my honor to read your cards as always. If you feel called to, please check out Misha. She reads the Akashic Records. She can give you an insight into your soul connection that you've been asking about today, or your life purpose or your career, whatever it is that you want. Misha can help you out with that. She's offering $7.77 off to Lumiere subscribers. All her details are in the description box under Akashic Records. Okay, but have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2 in the beautiful natural citrine point, let's take a look. Find out how your person feels about you. I'm going to begin with some oracle for the general energies surrounding this connection. And then we will see what's going on. I need to move my cup of tea. See what's going on with your person. Blessings. This is good. Lots of positive energy coming in for you in this connection. This person really seeing you as a blessing in their life. Okay, so it feels very high vibrational, very positive with this. There's blossom on this card. So this could be a connection which is just beginning, or that is blossoming into something more, something like this. We have shadow self. Okay, so I feel like there's something here in this connection with this moon image and this crow, right, where they are really connecting with their shadow side. Perhaps they've been triggered by this. There is high vibration here. It's like they're exact opposites as well. There's just like, I feel like this person's quite upbeat, quite happy, sunshiny, all of this, and yet there is this shadow part of them. So it's just like, it's super interesting. I can see both the light and the dark contained here, the yin and the yang, like the whole lot, like the full spectrum. It's kind of quite interesting. So we will explore it further. This is the card that you get from the Lover's Oracle. It says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. So this is about like building a solid foundation with this. Perhaps you're friends at the moment, but like I was saying, this connection is blossoming into something more. So you may be friends now, but I feel like this is really expanding and growing into something else. Which is really nice, but it's just like build that solid foundation between you both in order for this to be kind of long lasting, right, between you. It's nice. Let's take a look, find out what's going on. Take a look at your tarot. Got the 7 of Pentacles showing up as the general theme. Like I was saying, this is something that is blossoming. Your person is invested in this, right? They're invested in this connection, like what it is that you've been exchanging and experiencing between one another. Energy has been invested here, time has been invested, right? And now they are considering things. So this is good. This kind of consideration that they're in right now. I'm sorry if there's a bit of background noise that you're picking up. There's kind of all kinds going on. We've had helicopters, trains, people delivering things. So yeah, it's all happening. So I'm really sorry if that is an issue for you, but they're definitely invested in you, and now they're taking a little bit of time to think about what it is that they truly want in life and from this connection. Okay, it's what I'm hearing is, where do we go from here? And like also what I'm hearing is like what aspects of my life or myself need nourishing. Okay, so you know where they're considering like where they want to put more energy and where they want to kind of expand and grow. So it's just like a strong energy with this reading of kind of where do we go from here. I like it. I like it. Let's see what's been going on between you both. Okay, so you get Page of Pentacles in the reverse, High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. Interesting energies, Taurus and Pisces showing up here for you. It's just like that. It feels like maybe they haven't come up with the goods with this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like there's like a spiritual aspect to this connection which has not been recognized by them, or they're not kind of used to connecting to other people in a spiritual way. I feel like there's a lot hidden, right, when it comes to the future. And maybe rightly so, but it feels like there's a lot of confusion, right, when it comes to kind of the future of this connection. And I feel like your person isn't really taking action or kind of really speaking about this at this time. It's like the future of this connection is kind of really behind the veil, and you can't really see that this has got long-term potential. For definite. This is just like the kind of, I call the King of Pentacles, this just got real card. There is a weightiness, a realness, maybe to your person or to this connection. But perhaps they just haven't thought about it yet. Like what I'm hearing from Spirit is something, it's not on their radar. This is the message that I'm getting. We'll explore that further, right? But the message that I'm getting is not on their radar. So perhaps they haven't thought about the future, or they're only just beginning to think about it now. Perhaps they haven't seen the potential of this connection. Or they tend to live more in the moment and not worry too much about the future. Just like what I'm hearing is the future will take care of itself. Is what I'm hearing. Just want to take a look at how you are showing up so that I can see how the energies align between you both, okay? Yeah, you have some fears here. 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. So you have some fears here about the future, about what the future holds for you. It's just like, will I ever get married? Will I marry the right person? Perhaps like this, or just like, will they ever commit to me? Is this ever going to be a thing? Am I ever going to get what I want? Okay, so there's a lot in your energy field of fears of that, about like not getting what you want, right? And that what you want is going to slip away from you, is going to kind of move on or slip through your fingers. So this is the kind of energy that I'm picking up. So there's a lot of fear around that. You may want to kind of journal around it. I'm hearing from Spirit that you may want to kind of face it or address it in some way. I don't want to tell anyone what to do or call anybody out. Don't shoot a messenger. But yeah, there's a strong energy that you're worried that something's going to slip through your fingers or pass you by, is what I'm hearing. That this connection, or just love in general, or the opportunity for a long-term love and committed relationship is going to pass you by, or isn't for you. That's kind of your fear that's showing up, but it's not, you don't need to worry. It's not based in reality. So don't entertain those fears. Don't indulge those fears. Otherwise you will magnetize them into your life. So yeah, I see that here. Let's see how your person is feeling about this connection. Tell us, Spirit. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yeah, lots of positivity coming from your person. I said that they really like you. They like you a lot. You get 2 of Cups, a Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Cups. Gemini's energy showing up here. Soulmate energy, twin flame energy. If you resonate with that label as well. The 2 of Cups, you're 2 of a kind, 2 peas in a pod. Very similar energy showing up here. I feel like you're similar. Maybe you've got like a similar look about you, a similar style with one another. Maybe you kind of look like brother and sister, or that you've got similar kind of characteristics or features. Same sense of humor. You see the world through the same lens as what I'm seeing. So you're definitely soulmates, right? Called together, right? Like this, I sense that your person's quite easygoing, that they're happy just to kind of take life as it comes in this energy. But I feel like there's a big change here with this Wheel of Fortune surrounding this connection. There is love here. You are connected, like on the spiritual level. You've got so many bonds between you, right? What is that noise now? Someone was cutting up metal earlier. Going to be one of those days, but the sun is shining, so that's all good. So, but I see a big positive change coming when it comes to this connection. So if you've been in stagnant energy, or in like an energy of confusion or something like this, there's a lot of positive change here, and it's just like a lot of emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. And I feel like you bring them a lot of happiness. Like meeting you has changed their life is what I'm hearing. And it's brought them like an emotional connection that they weren't expecting, that they never kind of imagined. It's putting them in touch with feelings that they've never felt before, right? Or kind of a depth of emotion, a depth of feeling that they haven't experienced before. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing. Meeting you has changed their life. I'm so sorry about all the noise. I hope you can still hear me. All right, let's take a look. Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. So yeah, they're drawn to you. They're very attracted to you. They want to come towards you. Definitely. Sorry, the light has changed so dramatically. This is so good. This is what happens when you use natural light. So they're very much drawn to you. There's a lot of passion here that they have for you, right? And yet there's a decision that they need to make, and they have been resisting making that decision. Okay, they want to do the right thing is what I'm hearing with this Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is all about discernment. Okay, so maybe they're getting more information, maybe they're trying to kind of figure things out, and they want to be discerning about kind of what's for them, what feels good to them, what they feel passionate about, what they want to invest in, like we were talking about, and they're being discerning. And this is the process that they're going through of kind of cutting out what is no longer serving them, what doesn't resonate with them anymore. So that seems to be like a general theme that they're going through. But I feel like there's definitely this energy of them wanting to do the right thing by you. It's just like there is this desire here, right? So it could just be that it's a fling or a hookup, but they respect you and they don't want that just to be the case. Right? Maybe that's how they've shown up for relationships in the past, or shown up for other people. Or it could easily just be the case that they show up for you in this way, but they don't want to be like that. It's just like they don't want to be like that this time. And there is there's a strong bond here, and this is what has changed them. They've got this strong bond, and meeting you has changed them. So whereas in the past, maybe they were more superficial, surface level, now they're entering into kind of different energy, and they're just like, they're cutting those ties from the past, or that kind of part of themselves. They're just like, I can't show up like this anymore. I've got to kind of level up. And they're kind of, I'm hearing like they've got to be real as well. Interesting energy. 7 of Wands, the 8 of Wands in the reverse, and the 5 of Swords. So I feel like there's some aspect here where you're not quite on the same page. Maybe they haven't made a move in some way that may be causing like a lot of frustration here. And you're just like, well, if you're not going to say anything, if you're not going to do anything, I don't know how we're going to get anywhere with this. So it feels like things have stalled a little bit, and that they're being a little bit, there's strong resistance showing up here. Let's take a look at the future and see why this might be. It's like they're not kind of meeting you halfway is what I'm seeing, but I do feel like there's kind of in an energy of kind of needing to regroup, needing to kind of come home to themselves, to collect their energy like this, which is why it feels like the future of this connection hangs in the balance a little bit. So, you know, if you're just like, oh, I'd really like to communicate, or I'd really like to talk about this, I don't think that they're in that space to do that right now, or they haven't been, right? Because anything where you try and reach them feels like pressure, or it feels like a trigger in some way. They're quite serious about that. Yeah, look at this. Leading to victory. Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords. So you've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius showing up very strongly here, and the Six of Wands. So you get like Leo's energy as well. So I love this. Yeah, that it's like the same message coming through of just like, yeah, there's passion here. Yeah, there's desire here, but I've got to control myself. There's this energy here of kind of them wanting, like, this is what I'm seeing, of them controlling themselves, wanting to control kind of how they're showing up, or kind of wanting to keep a lid on things a little bit because they don't want things to be confusing. I'm hearing from Spirit that they want things to be clear cut with you. So they do feel like strong attraction, strong desire for you, right? There is this sexual energy, this sexual desire, but they want more than that, or they want it to be more than that. So, but I feel like this is really leading to victory with the Six of Wands. You know, this is something that you can be confident in, leading to success. About boundaries as well. They want to respect your boundaries. So be very clear about kind of what your boundaries are and what it is that you want, because they will really take that on board. Like, they're serious about that. If you just say, you know, this is my boundary, this is my line in the sand, this is what I want, what I don't want. It may be the case that you've said no to them. Like, if you're just like, no, I don't just want to fling, I don't just want to hook up, I want, you know, this is where I'm at in my life, this is what I want from us, and you have spoken your truth, they're going to take that on board. You know, it may be the case that they need some time to think about that, right? But ultimately, they really respect you. And ultimately, that is going to lead to success. So you being clear about what it is that you want, you respecting yourself, you having your own boundaries, about what is not okay with you in terms of how they show up for you, right, leads them to respect you a lot, and will lead to success, to a leveling up, to them wanting to show up for you in a way that kind of really works for you, right? Let's get some oracle cards. So interesting. You get the card Shadow Work. And what did we have at the beginning? And I was just thinking about it. Shadow Self. Right? I wonder what this is about. I want to draw some cards. I want to see what this shadow work is about. Tell us, Spirit, what is this shadow work about? Two of Swords again. Indecisiveness. Like protecting their heart space, being indecisive about things. There's a fear here about kind of making a wrong move, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. What is this shadow about? King of Swords. It's kind of about their determination as well, of kind of you not having a very strong plan. That's part of their shadow. Like not being able to make a decision, not being able to kind of formulate a strong plan for what it is that they want, not being very clear-sighted. So it's interesting that that's coming out. Struggling to speak up for themselves, like to speak their truth as well. Like in a way that's really authentic. Look, sharing divine mission, really mirroring that Two of Cups energy that I was saying, you're on the same frequency. So you're both here, like in this time-space reality, in this human incarnation, to carry out similar work. Okay, so that could be spiritual work, it could be, you know, your dharma or whatever it is, you know, your day-to-day work. Maybe you're both doctors, maybe you're both musicians, whatever it is, or maybe you're just both light workers, or you're both healers, right? Maybe you're both in a caring profession. Okay, there's just something where you complement each other with your divine mission here on Earth. I've never pulled that card before. This is from the Myth and Fire Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. Yeah, love chooses you. Their heart has chosen you, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Their heart has chosen you. Right, and they may have, you know, some shadows that have been triggered or whatever, but it's just like their higher self, their spiritual self, their heart has chosen you, is what I'm seeing. Look, worth waiting for. divine timing is at work in your love life. I would never say just wait for somebody, you know, but I do sense that they need a little bit of time to think, to kind of figure things out. This is really an energy of kind of figuring out what it is that they want. You know, you can't persuade them, you can't chase them. It's their own journey to kind of work through this. But Spirit is really clear, saying, look, this will be worth it. If you can give them that space, if you can kind of trust in this process, it will be worth it for you. So, but obviously, you know, don't put your life on hold for anybody. Always be working towards your own goals and dreams. And if they haven't committed to you, then, you know, you're free to kind of get out there and explore things and explore connections and date other people, whatever it is, but you can still carry the torch for them. But I see that their heart has chosen you. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this reading has helped you in some way, that it's been beneficial. It's been a really interesting reading. Thank you for sharing your beautiful time and energy with me. Just to let you know that if you are looking for zodiac messages for you, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, then I am offering that to members of the channel. So if you join the channel, you get priority comments so that I can reply to your comments, and you get all the zodiac readings as well. So you can cross-watch, you can check all your placements to get a full picture of what's going on. You may find something there to help you in your situation, but only if it resonates, of course. I'm sending you lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3 and the double terminated amethyst point. Okay, before we jump in, I just want to say everything is wild today. The lighting is wild because I'm using natural lighting. As you can see, there's a lot of variation going on there, and it is noisy. We've had deliveries, helicopters, people cutting metal, all of these things are happening. So there's nothing I can do about it really, but I'm really sorry if it interferes with the audio or your enjoyment of this reading, but I'm doing my best. I live in the real world. Okay, let's find out how deep their love is. What's going on with your person? Are they into you? Are they not into you? Let's find out. This one wants to come out. Protection. Okay then, I feel like maybe they want to be a protector or a provider for you, right? For some of you, it could also be that they are, I feel like they want to offer protection to you, or they're protective of you in some way, right? For some of you, not for all of you, or it could just be the case that they are protecting themselves. That's the other message that I'm getting here, right? That they are very, we'll see as we explore this and we unfold it, that they're very keen to kind of protect themselves, and that there may be some sort of barrier there. You know, if that's the case, if they're trying to protect themselves, then they may have kind of pushed you away a little bit, or put a little bit of a barrier up between you and them. But the main message that I got from Spirit when this card came out was that they're like they wanna, or they're kind of in some kind of role as some sort of like physical protector, or like a spiritual protector of you, right, in your life. Maybe someone who's in your corner, who's got your back, something like this. This is how it's showing up for me. Earth energy as well, this strong, beautiful oak tree, okay? Someone very grounded. Protection. Twice. I'm like literally speechless, you guys. I cannot make this up. Protection twice. I don't even know what to do. This reading is making me broken. Okay, so there is definitely some energy of kind of protection here. I feel like there's some sort of spiritual protection, that they're protecting this union, that they're protecting that your spirit guides, or your spiritual, you know, your family of light is really protecting both of you, or this union at this time is what I'm getting. And then look, we've got these 2 swans on here. This is the twin flame sign. This is a powerful spiritual connection. I don't know what it is. We're going to have to explore it, but like maybe you're like champions of one another, that you protect one another in some way, you know, psychically. There's something about your energy, your union, your connection together, whereby you offer spiritual protection to one another. I'm seeing like some kind of beautiful energetic umbrella from which you can both maybe see the world in the same way, or you're from the same soul tribe and you found each other in order to offer each other protection. It could also be that you're sensitive or intuitive, or you're light workers in this life, and you offer each other solace and protection because you're from the same family of light, or something like this. But like this showing up twice, it's just like, this says to me that you're both exchanging that energy of protection. That's blown my mind. This is a good reading. Let's explore this further. But that is the theme of your reading, the theme of protection. But it seems like I'm hearing divine protection, like divinely guided, divinely protected. Maybe that you like together you shine your light very brightly, or that you shine your light very brightly and they've come in to protect you from other people who are kind of lower vibrational, or want to take advantage of your light or your love or your wisdom in some way. They're acting as like a conduit for like protective energy, like a protective barrier. Powerful. Okay, this is the card that you get from the Lover's Oracle. It says time. It says you're trying too hard, give it time. Okay, so there is an element of divine timing in this. This is a very deep spiritual connection that you have with your person. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot. See what it is that's going on here. Same message twice. It's so powerful. Right, Four of Pentacles coming out as the general theme of your reading right now. So like, yeah, that is an energy of protection as well. Protecting the heart space, protecting the more kind of vulnerable parts of yourself, energetically speaking, spiritually speaking, right? Protecting the heart chakra, something like this. It's a strong theme coming out. We're getting the message, Spirit. We're on it. Let's see how this is showing up. Right, you get Ace of Cups, the World, Seven of Wands for your past energy. So definitely love here, the kind of love that kind of you know, reaches all corners of the globe, you know, can cross oceans, could be long distance love that we're looking at here that may be causing some challenges with this Seven of Wands. I feel like your person is very much like standing their ground is what I'm hearing. They're kind of very standing their ground in this connection. Again, there's this energy of protection here, because you know this guy in this image is really, he's putting his hand up as if to say no, or just to like block energy from coming in, you know, something that is very pure, something that is very enlightened or beautiful, high vibrational, something that needs protection. Again, that's coming in. That could be you, it could be just the connection in general, right? It's just like protecting this is a very special connection, and protecting it from outside sources or influences or kind of shadow aspects or kind of darker outside forces. That's what I'm seeing. There is love here, right? It is like, it's a very deep love. It's very kind of all-encompassing is what I want to say with this. Like no one else can compare, no one else can kind of access these energies or connect to it or is allowed in. It's just like you two together form this kind of really magical, special unit together when you're in union with one another. Is what I'm seeing. They could be from a different culture from you, a different background. They may have to close off a cycle in their life, something else that they are. I just feel like people are like trying to get at you as a couple, or trying to get at their energy or your energy, because you're kind of quite special, or you're light workers in some way. I just see like people wanting like a piece of it, or a piece of you, or but only because it kind of feels so good. Could be that this person protects you from abuse, or from an abusive situation, or abusive people in your life. Let's see. I want to check in with your feelings about this, okay? How are you showing up? Okay, Page of Swords, Strength, Leo's energy showing up here, Seven of Swords, right? You're curious about this. It's like you want to find out more. You want to find out more. You're connecting from the heart. This is the card of the Sacred Heart with the Strength showing up here. You're being encouraged, you're being invited to be more vulnerable, to open up, and yet I don't see you doing that with that Seven of Swords. It's like you want to, you have this desire to, and yet there is like a desire to protect yourself with this Seven of Swords. Fear of getting hurt, fear of your heart. You may have a fear of kind of deception, of being cheated on, essentially. You're just like, can I trust you? Is what I'm seeing here. Can I trust you with my heart? And you're not sure at the moment. You're asking that question, you know, you're looking. It's like you're kind of in like information gathering phase or a mode of just like, you know, trying to get signs, trying to get more information about them, trying to read between the lines and find out what kind of person they are or what kind of connection this is. I'm really looking deeply at that and just being like, are you worthy of my heart? This is how you're showing up with this. Because you have a fear of kind of being cheated on, because I feel like it's happened in the past, or in getting hurt. Let's see how your person is feeling. Spirit, tell us, how is this person feeling about this connection right now? Okay, you get the Magician, Six of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Aquarius, Libra energy showing up here, Gemini's energy as well. Look at this. This is soulmate energy, twin flame energy showing up with this Six of Cups. They want to manifest a union with you or a reunion with you. There's a realization here with this Magician and this Ace of Swords about how they feel about you, that they want to be with you, right? That they love you, they recognize you soul to soul, they recognize you from the spiritual, at the spiritual level, and you are definitely one another's soul family, right? You're from the same family of light, is what I want to keep saying to you. Look how beautiful these cards are as well. So, like there is this energy of kind of nothing else compares. I feel like they're cutting off other people or the past as a result of this connection, that they're manifesting union with you, that they feel like there's a lot of magic in this connection, and there definitely is, that there's a lot of magic, there's a lot of spirituality here. And they recognize the soul level, right? They recognize the truth of this connection. This is how they're showing up. Wow, more powerful energies. Two of Cups, Six of Swords, excuse me, Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Two of Cups. Okay, so 2-2 or 2-2-2 may be a sign for you in this connection as well. You may see that as a sign from Spirit. So it feels like there's a lot of like maybe some chaos, things that are up in the air, things that feel a little bit stressful. Okay, this could be around a move, it could be around leaving an old connection, old energies, an old place that they've been at. It could be that you've been separated in the 3D, and that this has caused a lot of tension, a lot of conflict, just a lot of stress for them emotionally. Like the thought of moving on from this feels very stressful to them. It could be that being apart from you physically is very stressful for them, because they want to be in union with you with this Two of Cups. They want to be together with you. So this is like, this is like a powerful love that I'm seeing here. Soulmate energy with this Two of Cups. They want to kind of unite with you, to kind of be with you. There may have been a difficult decision. It's like what I'm hearing from Spirit is like getting into the same place, So that could be the same physical place, or it could just be like on the same page, getting together kind of to make this work with your life circumstances, with your responsibilities, in order to be in union with you. I do see a marriage here, or a higher level commitment coming out as well. And maybe that they're having to leave something behind in order to pursue this connection with you, like an old relationship, another relationship, not necessarily. Could be a job or a place, their family, something like this. In order to pursue this connection, it's just like, yeah, I feel like they're not ready to make you an offer just yet. They see a lot of long-term potential here. They see that you are very special. They're very attracted to you. That there is room here for growth. And yet I feel like they're not ready to make an offer to you. It could be that the timing isn't quite right. You're in each other's lives for a reason. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they're holding back. They see you, is what I'm hearing as well. They see you like spiritually, emotionally, energetically. They kind of really see the real you, the authentic you, is what I'm seeing here. And yet they're holding back from making an offer. Let's see, are they going to make an offer? What's going to happen? It's like what they're withholding, but they're keeping their energy to themselves. Like they're always kind of, the torch burns for you. They're completely aware of you. They feel your energy all the time, right? They feel your energy all the time. Like you're always together energetically. They always feel your energy around them. And yet they're holding back from making an offer. And why are they holding back, Spirit? Okay, they're holding back from making this offer. You get the Devil, Capricorn's energy here, Virgo's energy, Taurus energy showing up, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and Justice, Libra's energy, right? So, yeah, they're holding back here because something to do with their shadow self. A shadow belief. What is this? I feel like there's like an energy around you that is malevolent. I don't want to be like too heavy in this reading because maybe you've just come here for a bit of fun and entertainment. I don't know. But I feel like, I don't know, they're holding back, and it feels like it's not coming from a place of fear. It feels like it's coming from a place of like real integrity. Like it's kind of not the right time. Like something bad would come of it if you were together right in this moment. Doesn't mean that it's forever. It could just be for a week, right? That it wouldn't be the right time, and that it wouldn't work out for the long term if you got together right now, and that there needs to be some sort of, with this Justice, things need to come into balance in order for this to happen. Again, I'm seeing marriage here as well, right? So that's why they're holding back from making this offer or moving forward, or why they're keeping their energy to themselves, because they may not even realize that this is happening, but it's to kind of protect you from something, because it would bring some sort of disruption or unhappiness, or undermine what it is that you've created here, and is some sort of karmic balance, or some sort of karmic balance that's at play here. But I do think that you're going to realize the truth of that. There's something here about kind of divine timing as well. So that's the only reason. That is the only reason why they're holding back from this. Because they recognize that perhaps it isn't a good time. It could be because they're married to somebody else, or they're in the process of divorcing somebody, or separating from quite a serious relationship. And they don't want the two to overlap, because they've got a lot of integrity here. They want to do the right thing, is what I'm seeing. Or they've got other responsibilities and they need to, like, what do I want to say? They need to address those, or that they need to be the priority right now, and that they wouldn't be able to give you their all if they pursued this right at this moment, or they made this offer right now. But they are 100% aware of you as the one, I want to say. Yeah, look at this. It's all coming out good. The World, Strength, Six of Wands. Leo's energy double very strongly here. So you might both have Leo placements, not necessarily, or fire sign. Yeah, the World again. So there is a cycle that needs to be completed in order for you to move forward. So it's because there's some sort of unfinished business, that's what I'm sensing, where they haven't made this offer to you, but they are connected to you spiritually, they are connected to your heart, but I do see them being able to open up that tender space of vulnerability to you, you know, open their heart to you in order to create success for the future. Okay, let's take a look at some oracle cards. So this will be successful for you. I do see them opening their heart to you when the time is right. There needs to be a cycle that needs to be completed. This could be energetic, it could be physical. So we get sorrow. I feel like there's some sadness in this connection, that they're feeling very kind of challenged or sad about something. Maybe they're sorry that they can't make this offer at this time. We have repetition, so you may feel like you're going in circles with them a little bit. That this feels like a repeating pattern or a repeating cycle, or that you're kind of going over old ground. This could be like a repetition compulsion as well, if you're familiar with that kind of psychological need to kind of do something even though you know it's not kind of for the best, or that you know that it will just undermine, or it's self-sabotaging, you know. I'm not ready to open up. This, yeah, a strong energy of like it not being the right time for that and not making that offer. Look at that, it's not the right time. This is a powerful message from Spirit. It may not be what you want to hear, but it is a deep spiritual connection. You are soulmates or twin flames. And you don't need to worry, because we've seen those cards and it's all coming out really beautifully, that they will open their heart to you in order to create success with this. But the time isn't now. So it may be that the time, it doesn't mean forever. So you can still be working on yourself, working on your own goals and dreams, creating a beautiful, wonderful life for yourself, and then you'll just have more to share with them when that time comes. And I don't think, you know, it's not a long, long time. And I feel like this is to do with practicalities, that it isn't the right time. But this person will come towards you to open their heart and offer a higher level commitment to you in divine timing. And you will know when it is right. And it's just like, Spirit really wants you to know that if you were in union now, or if you got together now, right, this very moment, we're only looking at a snapshot of the energy, that it wouldn't be quite in alignment, and that something would get in the way of that. But Spirit is saying that when the time is right, you'll know, and it's going to feel really good. It's going to be like an inner yes. Okay? So you don't need to worry about that. So you are spiritually connected, but there is an unfolding process, and yeah, that may create some sadness around this situation, but ultimately I see a lot of success here for you, and I see them being able to offer you the commitment that you desire. Okay, it's been a really deep reading. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know how it resonates in the comments. Give it a like if you feel called to. Also, please know that I do offer zodiac readings to members of the channel. My Diamond Loomies get access to all the zodiac readings. You can cross-watch. You can look at all your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, to get a full picture of what is going on. It's excellent value in my opinion. And also you get priority comments as well, so that I can connect with you in the comments, but only if it resonates, of course. But yes, that's everything that I have for you today. I'm sending you lots of love in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. You take care. Bye-bye.